Hello boys, it's Dan. Welcome to the Champions League round of 16 leg number 1. Yes, this is where all of the teams that were in the top 8 come in after the first round, find out which teams will have advantages in leg number 1.
Boys, if you want a discount on your energy, go and get my discount in the description. Leave Dan10 at checkout. Peace.
And we started off on the Tuesday with Club Brugge versus Aston Villa. Now these two played each other in the league phase. Now you're going to have some that played over in the league phase and some teams that haven't played yet in the league phase together. But in this game, it could be a banger. I think Aston Villa, as we know, are very good. But Club Brugge, they did draw in the normal one before. So I'm going to say it will be advantage to Aston. It will be heading back to Villa Park. It's going to be Aston Villa 2, Club Brugge 1. No guest this week for Champions League, but we will have a guest for the Europa League. I'm not saying who it is, but we've got a Europa League guest. Now we move to the Madrid derby in Real Madrid versus Atleti. Yes, you've heard that correctly. The Madrid derby in the Champions League. They've had some great games. It's at the Santiago Bernabeu. But Real Madrid did go and beat Man City to knock out Man City. So only 3 English teams remain. Liverpool, Arsenal and Villa remain in the Champions League. I mean, and now Atleti are good as well. But Real did just lose to Real Betis in the league yesterday. Well, Saturday. This is the time for me, but Saturday we're not seeing this. And I'm going to go 2-2. It'll be an absolute bumper, knock, buckle and blam between Real and Atleti. We now move to PSV versus Arsenal. Now, PSV had to come through playoffs. They were beating Juventus, which is tough. But they faded a little bit, no Juventus have. But Arsenal, as we know, are a very good team. They played them a couple years ago and they lost. That was on the Ruhr Nistelrooy. But first legs in Eindhoven. Tough to call. 3-1 Arsenal. I think they will have enough Arsenal. We now move to the last game on the Tuesday, which is Borussia Dortmund versus LOSC Lille. Dortmund had to come through playoffs. Lille didn't, which I was surprised about. LOSC Lille not coming through playoffs, but Dortmund having to do so. Surprised me there a little bit there, but you never know. Maybe the teams, the top 8 teams should be more prepared because they played 1 game less. But the top 8, but the bottom 8 teams should be a bit more prepared because they played a game more. But I don't know how it evens itself out, but 2-1 Borussia. Now move to the games on the Wednesday, and boy, do we have some games here. Starting off with Feyenoord, the centre. Now, the only Milan club left in any European competition, because AC Milan went out at the group stages, at the league, at the playoff round, but Inter were in the top 8. And Feyenoord, as we know, are a good team as well. 2-2 between Feyenoord and Inter Milan. Now we move to Paris Saint-Germain versus Liverpool. This is Liverpool's toughest test. Came through top of the table as group winners, but an award is PSG. Their reward is Paris Saint-Germain, which is good, but it's Paris Saint-Germain. I mean, anything's possible. I'm going to go in Paris 2-1 Liverpool. It's going to be close. We now go to Bayern Munich. This is Bayer Leverkusen. I don't know what I'm going to say Bayern Munich. I don't know why. But I mean, in this game, short and sweet, 2-2 draw between these two teams. We move to the last game on Wednesday. Benfica versus FC Barcelona. Barcelona came second behind Liverpool, so those two cannot meet until the final, which is sort of good. But I mean, as we know, Barcelona are good. Benfica are also very good. 2-0 to Barcelona, and that will bring leg number 1 to an end. I will see you lot on Wednesday for the Europa League and a very special guest for the Europa League. Stay tuned for that. What will happen? Who will gain the advantage in leg number 1? Find out a lot more in leg 2 next week. But until then, boys, I'll see you lot on Wednesday. Goodbye.